Hey everybody, Jay Barino here, welcome back. This is Warcraft 3 Alternate, Exodus of the Alliance. It used to be Exodus of the Horde. It's the alternate race swap campaign. We're on Chapter 4, The Frost, down below. If you're unfamiliar with what the concept is behind a race swap campaign such as this one, it's like where you're normally playing as like one of those really gross Jell-O fruitcakes from the 50s, except now you play as a single Ambien. Okay, here we go. Chapter 4. Thrall finds himself in an underground lair held prisoner by the ogres and trolls and separated from his companions.
I wonder what these strange creatures want with us.
The trolls and ogres have formed a pact, and they've started capturing us and using us for sacrifices. Oh, I didn't change the difficulty to hard, but that's fine. A long time ago, they started worshipping some witch. They say she lives under the ocean, and if they don't make sacrifices, she'll destroy this land. I guess maybe the sea witch is still the same? Well, someone should have told them that the Alliance doesn't scare that easily. Now, let's get out of here. I'll change it for next mission if I remember. But it's a micro mission, it's fine. Like, the difficulty on these types of maps really doesn't make that much of a difference, in my opinion. Well, we already got 2 pots of mana. We can always come back and get that if we need it. Oh, we got more crates. Dude, look at all these tomes. You'll love to see it. Go get them. Attack prison gates to destroy them and free prisoners. You know, I was going to make a snarky comment about that hint, but then I thought, because you think, like, well, what did they expect players to do? And I thought maybe players would think, like, oh, you have to find a key or something. Thank you, Lord Thrall. A ghost spirit. Is this one of those ghosts that could possess us? Absolutely not. Get him out of here. Just replace this one with this one. And look at that. That's 1 extra. Get out of there. That's 1 extra armor that we didn't have before. What a dream. You know, I was going to make a comment how eventually I'm going to run out of openers about the race swap campaigns, but then I thought that I can pick literally any object that's ever existed on the planet ever. So, like, how could I possibly run out? Looks like this guy's been seeing some action in here. Thanks, sir. I thought I was gonna die. Okay, keep going. Ogres? Dude, look at the focus fire. You didn't think you'd see it. You thought Jay Bruno would just A-click the ground like usual, and then he'd spread out his DPS across the 2 different ogres? But I'm telling you, I don't know how many more times I have to tell you, it's a new age of Jay Barino. It's not... We're not at the perfect future age of Jay Barino, but it is simply a new age. Maybe one day we'll get to the perfect future. Jay Barino, perfect future redux. I was trying to think of like a really stupid Kingdom Hearts title I could compare it to. What's that one that's like 358 days over 2 or some weird thing where it's like almost enough days to be comparable to a year, but it's not? Here we go. Let's get in there. Whichever one they put on like a different system so that they would expect like super fans to buy a whole separate system to play in like an obscure title. Do we have any like friendly units down here? Just let them kill each other for now. How about that? Scroller protection's nice. Why don't we come up here and drop a fat blizzard? Oh, baby, it's going to be a good one, too. Look at that. Okay, this is less good. Let's, Oh, they're still killing each other back here. I just realized this. I'm sorry, Water Elemental. You didn't deserve that. Yeah, let's start using these lower level, mana pots. Scroll of healing. So let's finish these poor workers off. Pick this up. And then crates. Wait, is this the end of the prison? No, it says there's still 7 prisoners left. Interesting. Lots of scrolls. Those will be helpful on the last mission, I suppose. I wonder if they're still going to get those rock golems that can do Mondo siege damage. We're going to find out. I'm talking about in the last mission, where like you don't even bother building towers because the Sea Witch summons those rock golems. Or maybe they're built? I don't know. I don't really know enough about how that mission works, but look at that. Again, we right-click the ogre instead of letting our units randomly and casually attack the forest troll. Well, well, well. What do we have here?
Free at last.
Honestly, get rid of that ring. It's pointless. I'd rather have even more consumables. I think people, I say this almost every time I inevitably replay these flippin' vanilla maps for the 50th time, let me tell you, the consumable items compared to, like, early stat items, dude, early stat items are garbage. They're, like, heavily outclassed by consumables. And then there are even some, like, late-game consumables that are really, really good, too. Claws of Attack is more of a medium-tier item. I'll take that. What do we want to get at level 5? I think maybe if it lets us, we get the last level of the water elementals. These ghouls must have put up a fight. Too bad it wasn't enough. Poor ghouls.
I can hardly wait.
So, in the lore, the hot lore of this alternate campaign, is the undead still like the undead version of us? Like, we're the humans in place of the orcs, and then the undead are like the undead version of us as well? Or is it a different...
For glory.
You said, like, poor ghoul. Like, does he really think poor ghoul? That ghoul used to be a person? I don't know, man. Dude, these things purge the crap out of us. You hate to see it. It's another situation where I don't think there's anything behind trees. I'm sad there's not a vizier, a lizard vizier. Those are my favorite lizards. I had talked about this also in the past, but I love the idea that there's like a lizard society. I realize I'm recycling banter here, but I love the idea that there's like a lizard society simply because there is a lizard named Lizard Vizier, you know? Oh, this poor guy didn't get healed. Sorry, buddy. Orb of Fire's pretty cool, though. I'll take that.
Yes, my liege.
Because, like, Lizard Vizier, again, is basically saying he's like a lizard advisor. Implying that there's somebody that needs advised. I mean, it implies multiple things. Simply because a Lizard Vizier exists at all means that there's like a head of state that like needs a vizier, but also the fact that there's the idea that a lizard can be an advisor in the first place says a lot to me. It says a lot to me. This is my favorite part of the game, is destroying individual rock chunks. Can I tell you? Look, Zaytanth 87. I guess. I think it's weird. Are there really 86 other Zaytanths? Because that's surprising to me. But that's neither here nor there. This is something you could win big bonus points for. What you do is, anytime there's a cluster of destructible rocks, you win some bonus points over Blizzard by just making it so that when you destroy one of the rock chunks, all of the other rock chunks that are touching that group of rock chunks also is destroyed. People go, they'll go wild. They'll go crazy. They're gonna love it. You'll be like the Warcraft 3 Beatles, okay? I guess let's come down here first. 5 prisoners left. Do you really want to get let out? Because one of them already died. 2 of them? One of them already died. So like maybe you could just stay in your cell and not be killed. If I was one of these guys, maybe that's what I would consider. Dude, I think those actually did all get destroyed when we only blew up one of them. You'll love to see it.
I can hardly wait.
Trolls? Get our level 3 water. I mean, we got the level 3 in the water elements. We gotta make sure we're using it. That's some Mondo damage from that guy. Oh boy. Scroll of Healing. You know what? I can't complain about a Scroll of Healing. That's a pretty good item. Everything else we're holding. The Scroll of Protection also something that's not really that important. Let's just pick this up and use it. Scroll of Protection we'll use on the last fight, or I'm going to have too good to use syndrome and just forget to use it. Then we're going to take it into the final mission, and I'll realize that there's really no good time to use it at all. But again, I think I'll try flipping this to hard.
I can hardly wait.
For the final map. And then, eventually, whenever we play Overgrowth of Lordaeron, which, as I've mentioned in the past, I don't plan some rocks may be destroyed. Dude, see? Look at that! Some of them do go down in a group. That voice line scared the crap out of me. It made me feel slightly uncomfortable. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna play something different. I haven't decided what, but like we're gonna take a break from race swap after these 5 missions. Well, this one and the next one, I suppose, and then we'll play something else. Then we'll come back and then we'll try Overgrowth of Lordaeron after that. Maybe we'll do, you know, because the whole project itself isn't done. I think only Overgrowth of Lordaeron and then Path of the Kaldori, which I assume is like the original Undead mission, and then you're playing as, I guess, the Night Elves. Those are done, but then everything after that is not completed yet. So, you know, we can kind of spread the series out. I'm also like I had mentioned, I'm traveling, and I will be gone when I release these initial videos. So I haven't been able to see what the feedback has been like. Almost to the end here. The feedback is, Jay Barino, when is Arthas campaign Curse of the Worgen coming out? Actually, you know what? No, people don't even ask when it's coming out. They just assume it exists and that I'm purposely not playing it. That and Malfurion's quest Sentinel Path. This is a great time to talk about this, I guess. If there was one comment that I get the most of, it's people asking, like, when are you going to play Arthas campaign? And let me tell you, Arthas campaign was, like, hugely if you don't know this, it's interesting. Arthas campaign is, like, the most popular series I've ever had on this channel ever. I don't understand it. I don't know. I think it was just, like, lucky algorithm stuff. I really have no idea. Like, I'm not saying Arthas campaign is bad or, like, undeserving per se, but is it deserving of, like, the top series by, like, a really wide margin? I don't know, man. Like, it's fine. Hood of Cunning. What is that, 4/4 agility intelligence? Yeah, you know what? We can get rid of this scroll that I probably won't even use optimally anyway. Down or to the left? Is there anything behind this, or is that just a wall? That's just a wall. Okay. But yeah, there's no new Arthas campaign that's been made yet. I think it was supposed to be Curse of the Worgen, nor is Malfurion's quest Sentinel Path, or Good Path, as many people colloquially call it. These are not done yet. Like, they're planned, but I don't know what the progress is on them or anything like that. Right? If they did exist, I would have played them by now, because they were a very popular series, believe you me. In a way, I guess it's wrong of me to have an expectation that, like, every viewer should be, like, looking into the progress of every series that they've ever liked. You know? I'm just saying, you have a little faith in your boy. It is, you know, if it's a series that you liked, if, like, some sort of follow-up exists, I probably would have played it by now. Alright. Get in here. See, New Age of Jay Barino targets down the Ogre Magi because he can only cast Bloodlust on one unit. I guess we could have dispelled the Bloodlust though, so it's, you know. Jay Barino Future Perfect version 5. Not quite there yet. You know, if you wouldn't have shot me through the jail door, I would have just left you in there, dude. I really would have. I would have just let you be. So the boss fight's gonna be with that, like, half-ogre woman? I think? Isn't this like a tome room? Yeah, it is. Dude, this is every Warcraft 3 YouTube viewer's favorite room. What if I just left and didn't pick up these tomes? Can you imagine? I can't even bring myself to do it. So the thought of how enraged some of you all would be, it's almost just like I don't even have to do it to be delighted by thinking about what the outcome would be, you know? Alright, let's get up here. I think there's a ton of consumables and crates up in the next room, too. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Let's go. You know, the nice thing about a series like this, especially playing on normal, even though I plan on changing that, is that I can, you know, I don't really have to focus much on the game. It's kind of nice being able to banter a little bit. We play focus-intensive games on this channel. It's not easy. Oh, those were Senjin's items, I see. Well, that's nice of them to have transferred those to the ground there. I would love it if I had the opportunity to take more time to have some more engaging banter. We try to do it on stream, but, like, a lot of the times we're playing these pretty difficult community-made maps and stuff. It takes a lot of focus.
Taken away by the creatures. I tried to stop them, but there were too many. They set here to be sacrificed to their witch. Then we have no time to lose. Senjin must be freed.
My lord, I sense a holy shield around the Beast Mistress. I believe these 3 troll priests are helping maintain it. Pathetic fools, you will not stop us from receiving what has been promised. Don't despair, you'll be joining him. You'll soon be joining him. But yeah, like, real-time strategy in general is not... It's not like a casual experience. I think if you're only familiar with communities in real-time strategy, it's pretty easy to lose focus. Oh, it's not W. We actually have to use D. Look at that New Age of Jaberino. Did he even cast it? There we go. You know, it's easy to get, like, hyper-focused on, like, your game genre community, where, like, real-time strategy, you know, is normalized, but a lot of other people find it to be pretty difficult to the point where they don't even try it because they think it's too hard. Obviously, I disagree with that. I disagree with that. You know, I've been playing this genre for ages, legitimate years of my life. Point being, it takes a lot of focus to play this. It took me a long time to be able to play this stuff and commentate at all, you know? And we've been steadily evolving into what I think is, you know, more interesting commentary over time. But there's kind of a limit to the neurons firing in my brain where I can only, you know, comment on what's going on the screen while playing with a certain level of competency to be able to win. You know, we're not going to be playing. Oh my God! Oh, it's the Vizier. Oh, I really hope that was the Salamander Vizier. That's too bad. You know, this is the. Can you dispel these? I've always wondered. It's like the Chen ulti. No, you can't. There we go. There we go.
Yes, my friend.
The ritual complete. Senjin dead. The vision you told me you would lead my people off this island. Sure. You don't have much time, old man. Go now.
You and your people are coming with us.
It's too late. I'm already gone.
Those of you who wish to follow me will face many dangers. It will not be easy. But if you wish to join us, you are welcome.
Yes, sir. Pretty soon there'll be nothing left here anyway. We're coming with you.
Make peace with your gods, land
Pit
dweller.
Witch?
You cannot escape the currents of death so easily.
Where is that voice coming from?
I don't know, but we have no time to waste. This cave is about to collapse.
Alright. It's the Pit Witch instead of the Sea Witch, because it's gotta be different, because she's swapped. Thanks everyone for watching. We're gonna play the defense map next time, and I'll if I remember, I'll bump up that difficulty to hard. We'll see how it is. Bye-bye.